Joe Rogan recently shared his reaction after Tom Aspinall publicly fired back at Ciryl Gane in a heated exchange.
A lot of people are talking shit about Tom, but he apparently still can't see. Here's the thing. The other eye got hurt as well, but not as bad, but it looks way worse. The finger goes way deeper in the other eye.
And you know, it's crazy that everyone that talks the most has never been poked in the eye. Not even a little bit, like accidentally.
Oh, it's horrible. The idea that you can't see and then you're supposed to fight a guy, it should be an instant 1-point deduction.
And just for everyone wants to know as well, obviously, you've been pretty clear in what you've said. Back to Ciryl, but surgery now is the focus, and then we'll kick on to 2026, right?
That's the plan. That's the plan. But by the time this is going out, they probably have had surgery on one side already. Next surgery's coming mid-January, so we're working towards getting back, and that's the plan.
All of a sudden, the heavyweight scene feels electric again. Following a long stretch filled with quiet months, injury rumors, and constant doubt, Tom Aspinall has burst back into focus with a blunt message directed straight at Ciryl Gane. This wasn't measured or respectful. There was no restraint left. Aspinall emphasized that he's healthy, prepared, and finished watching from the sidelines as others challenge his resilience, question his durability, and even doubt whether he deserves recognition at the top of the division. Given the confusion surrounding the eye injury, the criticism that followed, and how everything played out in public, this moment didn't come across as manufactured hype. It felt personal.
But really bad how it looks. And he said, you can't train your eyeball to be stronger. It is what it is. You've protection here and here, but he obviously got no protection because the fingers were straight in. The fight should have been stopped. He couldn't see. It was a foul. He couldn't see. Then you can't fight. You know, if he'd have got knocked out with a head kick next, then it would have been worse. I don't know. And then he said, sometimes when your eyes here like that, it can become displaced and stay there. And they did a few tests on that, and they said it doesn't seem like that. And his vision on the eye that's the best eye, his eye wasn't following properly, so the muscles weren't working strong enough to go this way. This one just wasn't working that good at all. So we've got to have additional tests further this week, and Moyes is sorting the tests out for us, and he's got to have him.
That is one of the best and most popular fighters in the world. And the reaction is, jeez, don't let me say anything about him. Last I heard, he had a couple surgeries, well, injections. Like the whole thing felt dismissive. The whole thing felt like he doesn't really believe it. If I'm being 100%, if I am to read his body language, and he will 1,000% say, that felt very dismissive. That felt like someone who didn't believe that his heavyweight champion was actually going through something. Anyone feel otherwise?
No, it was exactly that.
And
by surgeries, I mean injections. That's like a direct shot at him.
Yes.
Oh, God forbid I say something. Yeah, no, that's
like
what
flip it. It was just, if I'm Tom Aspinall sitting there, I'm like, man, what did I do to this guy? All I've done is stepped up to the plate, and I got poked in the freaking eye. And you think I want to get injections for fun? Do you think Tom Aspinall is injections or not, surgery or not? Do you think he's doing this for fun? And the world has no idea how much his life has changed as a result of all of this. Do you think he is doing this for fun? Do you think he's doing this to prove a point to all of you who thought he was faking? It's absurd to me. He could have easily answered that question like, to be honest, he's just working through things. Hopeful he'll be back. Wishing him the best. We'll be here when he's ready to come back. Like what? Why did it have to be that?
And he would vacate the title if the Landry got to a point where he just couldn't fight the title.
I hate that, you know. Tom saying I'd vacate if he fought. It's even silly to talk about that when a guy's ranked at number 2.
Yeah, but I think because remember he said something before. Remember after, and it was fucked up. Dana after the fight. Remember he was like,
he was just putting it down like he didn't want to fight or something like that.
He didn't want to fight. Like they said he quit. You know, and then Tom's like, what the fuck, dude? So then now, and Dana got a bunch of backlash from that side. Dana's like, dude, I don't know. I'm not saying shit because I get so much shit last time. It was weird. He's like, I guess he had surgery. By surgery, I mean injection.
Yeah, that's kind of
the fuck. I'm with Tom. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, Dana, anybody, do you think Tom doesn't actually have a fucking eye injury? Let me get this straight. You think Tom Aspinall is babying this or making this? You know how stupid that sounds? You think Tom's just wearing glasses and going through all this trouble for the fuck of it? literally the best heavyweight on the roster.
Yeah.
You think Tom doesn't want to get back in there and fight?
Make money,
get an actual title, not this interim bullshit. You think Tom Aspinall's scared of Ciryl Gane? Do you know what the fuck Tom's gonna do once his eyes get right? You know what the fuck that guy's gonna do to Ciryl Gane? Anybody want to bet on it? You know the amount of pain that dude's gonna put on Ciryl Gane? No, but Ciryl Gane was doing good in that 4 minutes that we saw him. Are you out your...
Came across as deeply personal. Joe Rogan even noted how unfamiliar Aspinall's tone feels this time around. This isn't the relaxed, easygoing heavyweight fans are used to seeing. What we're hearing now is someone who feels slighted, a title holder who thinks his reputation has been unfairly questioned. More than anything, he's focused on silencing the noise in the one way he knows best, stepping back into a fight. And for that mission, Ciryl Gane stands out as the ideal opponent. From a stylistic perspective, the matchup speaks for itself. Gane relies on fluid movement, sharp technique, and striking from distance. Aspinall, on the other hand, combines speed, finishing power, and a wrestling element that has caused Gane problems in the past. And when they last met inside the octagon, the result didn't take long to unfold.
It's about the eye of Tom Aspinall, and is there a rematch in the works?
Oh, Jesus, don't let me talk about Tom Aspinall's eye. Apparently he's going in for a second surgery or just had it, and by surgery I mean injections. I have no idea. Get a quote from him. God fucking forbid I say something about it. Go ahead.
Do you have any updates about the eye of Tom Aspinall, and is there a rematch in the works?
Oh, Jesus, don't let me talk about Tom Aspinall's eye. Apparently he's going in for a second surgery or just had it, and by surgery I mean injections. I have no idea. Get a quote from him. God forbid I say something about it. Go ahead.
Weird, Dana.
Jeez.
How close did you think you were to fit?
Here's your quote.
Catching strays, aren't I? Catching strays in my own living room on a Sunday morning.
Wouldn't it be interesting if Tom came out and said, no, I'm not going to rematch him. He's a cheater. Why would I rematch a guy that already cheated, that violated not one of my eyes, but both? I gave him his chance. He chose to cheat, and I'm going to move on. If Tom took that stance, which he's not going to do, I'm saying, but for fun, I think he'd have a lot of people that supported him. For some reason, Ciryl has come out of this thing with his hands clean. He's the one that did the poking.
They've got to do something about these eye pokes. The rule is you got to have your hands like this, but you can still have your fingers out straight. You can't do that. You can do that. That's the stupidest rule I've ever seen in my life. Make a fist. Simple as that. You're throwing punches, and yeah, you got to parry shots, but you just got to unbend your fingers. It's really not that hard. This is a stupid rule.
Only Tom knows what happened. Could he see? Couldn't he see? Could he continue? I can't make people fight if they feel they've been injured. After the Jones fight, a lot of people wrote Ciryl Gane off. He looked damn good tonight. I mean, he had Tom bloodied up, and Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. The rematch is...
That past result still defines this rivalry, and everyone involved knows it. This call-out has reignited the heavyweight division because it's no longer about if the fight happens, but when. Rogan pointed out the urgency in Aspinall's voice. Fighters only sound like that when they are healthy, confident, and ready to prove they still run the division.